So this is going to be your first speech project. You will learn to introduce yourself to your fellow members within Toastmasters, give them some information about yourself, your background, your interests, your ambitions. Practice giving your speech to your friends and family if at all. I guess you haven't done it and you're here and you want to do it impromptu. Full power to you. Well, one thing that you need to do is strive to make eye contact with your audience, at least some of them, if not all of them. If you wish, you may use some notes to help you out in the speech. But begin your speech. Before you begin your speech, make sure you have an opening, body and conclusion. You have some sort of an organization to the speech. And hopefully by the end of it, you will discover some speaking skills that you already have and skills that need some attention. So good luck to you. All the best.
I'd like to call upon Karthik for his icebreaker CC1 speech.
Thank you. Shash, and take notes from that and write it on this paper.
Dear ladies, gentlemen, and guests of the Toastmaster Club, it's a pleasure to be here. You know, I mean, week on week we have this session, and I think this is one of the best things that I have introduced myself to in the last few years. It is exciting to be a part of such a community and to try and improve on your public speaking skills on a consistent basis. I'm here to give my CC1 and to introduce myself to this club. And my name is Karthik Prabhu. I come from a Konkani Orthodox family, and I was born in the state of Kerala in the year 1988. It was a very interesting childhood and background that I was born and brought up with. I was a very nature-loving guy. I had a father who believed in liberating his children and letting them free, growing on their own. And mainly for these reasons, I mean, I had a very diverse friend circle, starting with people from all different backgrounds and from rags to riches of society. But I think I need to focus, or I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the best friends I had throughout my upbringing. And there is this one particular character that I can recall. This was a boy named Hanson, and he was the son of a fisherman. And he taught me one thing that's very interesting and kind of keeps my spirits up no matter how bad the situation could be. So this particular boy kind of taught me that you don't really need money to be happy. And generally when you're brought up in poverty, you don't consider money as a factor to be happy, because you already know that it is something that you can't essentially have in your life all the time. It's just a commodity that comes and goes, and it's not always there essentially. And the fun part was, there was not a single thing that he used to do or he used to take me along to be part of which required a humongous expense. We used to build rafts, we used to go fishing, we used to go for cycling, trekking, and none of these things ever really required money. And what this really taught me over a period of time is, most of your long-term goals in life, they don't really require money. What they really require is your time. And mostly, I mean, as we grow up, we tend and engage ourselves to money a lot and end up trading our time for that. And eventually, over a period of time, we have money but no time. And this is something that I've observed over a period of time. And still, I mean, the same basic thoughts which my childhood friends have helped me realize probably keeps me happy no matter what the situation is. Now, once that stage of my life was past, I think I was introduced to the world of technology. I started my career working as a young boy who was working at an internet cafe as the guy who clocks the hours where every user spends time at that cafe and takes care of the billing and the customers. So that's really how I was introduced to computers at a young age. I think I was about 16 years old or something back then, and it was just a part-time job to make some bucks. But yeah, I was fascinated by those machines, and ever since I could just never let my hands off a computer whenever I see one. Interesting part about technology is, I think there was this one statement that Steve Jobs said which really struck me. Human mind is so much of, I mean, it's just a mystery in itself. And once you unlock your thinking, there are no restrictions, there are no limits. You can go to any level and create anything that's possible. If you look around you today, every object, everything around you is made by some person sitting in an industry or a factory or a company. And that's what imagination is. And the most attractive thing about what he said was, computer is like a bicycle to your mind. It just helps you think and achieve faster using a machine. And that just attracted me more. And always found visionary leaders in this industry. And today at least I'm quite excited and most pleased to be part of an organization like Akamai, where I find people who are very much respectable, who have a lot of knowledge, down to earth, still make themselves available for any kind of help, let it be small or big, and still ensures that we take part of culturally rich events, starting from a basic blood donation or a lake cleanup, or helping someone be a better public speaker in front of a crowd. And I think these are things that matter the most. Thank you.